Hey, what's up? This is Brianca Jay. This is my BookTube channel, Book Talk, and today I'm coming in with the BookTube newbie tag. Okay, so the BookTube newbie tag is for any YouTuber new to the BookTube world. And what happens is you're given 10 questions to answer and share with all of you. So let's get right into it. The first question is, why did you start this channel? Why did you start this YouTube? I think everyone has a YouTube channel, so I'll just be specific on why I decided to specify my channel and niche it, and it was because of really just numbers. So I did 2 videos during my graduate studies studying literature that got more views than any video I'd ever posted on my account by like thousands of views. And I always thought books were just something that I had a very solitary interest in, but after I posted those videos of me working in my conferences, I noticed that people were incredibly interested, and it brought up a lot of discussions. And it took me some time, but I knew that I wanted to start sharing more books I read and share more things I enjoyed with YouTube, because it's so difficult to find a community of readers who are interested in reading and who like reading, like actually like it and not say it because it sounds kind of cool. So I just thought YouTube was one of the few communities that I could go to find people who enjoy what I enjoy. The second question is, what are some fun things you can bring to BookTube? Me, I'm awesome. Yeah. No. What I'm gonna bring to YouTube is just a very new perspective. I do a lot of literary analysis, especially feminist criticism, as well as sociocultural criticism and racial criticism when I look at books. So when I look at classic literature, along with my initial reviews, along with some of my ELA strategies that I post, I will also post like literary analysis that help me like ace college. These are actually my very real literature papers, and I'm sharing all the information with you for free. So if you're studying literature, like, this is a really awesome channel to follow because I got the answers. The next third question is, what are you most excited about for this new channel? See, what I'm most excited about is just watching my channel grow, meeting people who are reading the books I'm reading and getting more recommendations, and enjoying like book expos and really diving into like a very small community, because it's so difficult, again, like, it's so difficult to find people who share your interests, especially when your interests are not of mainstream. So this is the opportunity for me to meet people like me that enjoy what I enjoy. So I'm really excited about that. The fourth question, why do you love reading? That's a dry ass question. Why do I love reading? Because who doesn't want to know things? I think that when we read, it allows us to make decisions for ourselves. It allows us to not be bamboozled, be tricked, be hoodwinked. I literally have this conversation every week with students. Oh my God. Like, why do you need to read? Everybody needs to read, okay? Like, it's just an important aspect of understanding how to navigate the world around you. So I like reading because it makes me feel empowered. It makes me feel that I can do things for myself and be independent and not to be dragged along with half-assed information. So, like, if you're not a strong reader, if you sometimes don't want to do it, it's very important. Even as you grow older in life, you're going to see just how often you can make mistakes simply because you didn't want to read. The fifth question, what book or series got you into reading? Okay, so I've been reading since the very beginning. So I'd say my first actual series was probably Beverly Cleary's Ramona the Pest, or like she also did Stuart Little, so you might know her from there. Like she does like really young middle grade chapter books, and those were my first chapter book series that I enjoyed. And I would go like to my little elementary school library and clean up and read them and come back every week and do this process. But I will say I became a very avid reader in like 98 when J.K. Rowling released her first book about Hogwarts and Harry Potter, Hufflepuff All Day. That was the first actual series that I got into, that I kind of fandomed, and that I literally would like at book release parties. It was the first book series that I got really crazy with. So it'll be Harry Potter. The next question is, what questions would you ask your favorite booktubers? I literally know not a single booktuber. I am apologizing in advance if that offends you. I don't know, okay? So I literally have no questions, and I'm taking this entire process through like a trial and error thing. So bear with me as we all learn what's going on in the booktubeverse. The next question is, what challenges do you think starting a booktube channel will be the hardest to overcome? Okay, so since I'm new to this, I did a little bit of research, and apparently booktube has its own level of drama revolving around racism and black booktubers not getting their spot in the light. These are not things that I expect to be challenges for me, because it simply gonna come down to me. I don't really give a fuck. Like I don't really care. Like I'm here for what works for me, and I'm leaving everything that doesn't. And I'm not looking to. I have a full-time job, so I'm not looking for any type of extra challenges. Like if I wanted to have extra challenges, I would get a second job. I am here to have a good time and enjoy myself, and pretty much block out actual real life stressors. It's supposed to be fun for me, so I'm going to keep it fun, light, and exciting. And I'm not going to, I'm talking now, but mostly I'm not going to participate in any type of thing that is going to challenge me or make me feel uncomfortable. I'm really just here to talk about what I love and share with people who love the same things that I love. So challenges that I'm overcoming will probably just be technical and learning the network and the algorithm, but I do not expect to like involve myself in drama or politics or really go on a tangent there. I want to have a good time and be in a good space. So I'm hoping that that's what you want to do too, and we're going to have a good time together. The next question is, when did you start reading? I started reading when everybody starts reading, which is around kindergarten. Yeah, I was younger, started reading. I liked books. Everybody in my house read. My uncles, my sister, my mother, my grandmother. It was a daily thing that I saw every day. I think my great-grandmother woke up at 5 a.m. every day, and she would read her Bible. And because of those habits that you see around you growing up, you tend to emulate them. So when I was old enough, the first time I was able to read, I thought it was really cool to walk around with the house reading my book and holding my book and like sharing it. And so from there, first this like mimicking of people I love, and then this true joy of like escaping and learning new things and being around new people. And I fell deeper and deeper into this rabbit hole of like literature and what I wanted to do, and to the point that like when I got to college, I was like, this is what I'm studying and this is what I'm going to do, and I am also going to have books that inspire other people. So that's why. Where do you read? Y'all gotta be kidding with these questions. Where do I read? Everywhere. Let's see. in a house with a mouse, on a train, on a plane, on a bus, on a boat, in a moat. I don't know. That's silly. Like everybody, I think you can read anywhere. That's the beauty of books. So you don't have to have like a special place to read. I mean, if you do, that's cool. But I'm very unorthodox in that way. I read wherever I want to read, and I just get comfortable, and I crack open my book, and that's what I do. The last question is, what kind of books do you like to read? I think this changes on my mood. Like, I think when it comes to the kind of books I like to read, it really depends on what I'm trying to overcome at the time. So, like, currently, I've been reading a lot of business books, a lot of books about engaging with others, and then reading books about, like, writing. So I just read Stephen King's book on writing, as well as William Visner's book on writing. I just read Greg McKeown's Essentialism. But prior to that, like, I was reading classical literature, I was reading poetry, I was reading short stories, I was reading young adult. And I think that's the funnest thing about books, is that you can literally change your mind and read a new genre. And for me, I will read just anything that's well written, that has purpose and has meaning. I will read. I enjoy reading, and I will consume any type of literature or novel that is just like well written. Like, I don't have to be into the topic. Like, you can really write about anything, but if you're a good writer, I will find myself being interested in what you're writing about. So I'm open to like a lot of different genres and ideas. That was the final question on the book tag. I really hope that you enjoyed it and felt like you got to know me a little better. And from all of this, I hope that it inspired you to watch more of my videos and to subscribe to my channel and stay in with me for the long term. As you know, I post videos weekly, and they're all going to be about books and reviews and literature and passing your English class in high school and college. And I will be walking you the whole way. So thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you next time.